Hey, honey, I heard the news. You're getting married, aren't you? Who would have thought that you'd ever get married? I can't believe it. What do you mean, Mom? Every time someone reminds me of the news, I just feel like I'm in some kind of prank. There's no way someone so ugly like you could ever get married. It has to be a joke. Excuse me? In case you need to hear it from me as a confirmation, yes, I am getting married. What kind of mother says such a thing to their daughter? You're supposed to be happy for me. Don't be so offended. I'm just stating a fact here. You're not pretty like I am. I'm just shocked that anyone would marry such an ugly girl. Sometimes I wonder if we're even related. I don't understand how I gave birth to a pig. Excuse me? Why are you saying those things? You can think that I'm ugly and all, but you should think before you speak. Words can hurt, you know. I think you should keep your negative opinions to yourself. I don't care about you or your feelings. I can say whatever I want to whomever I want. It's freedom of speech. You know, I've always despised you. I hate every single thing about you. You look just like your father. Everything about you reminds me of all the terrible things about him. I'm disgusted by the fact that you're my daughter. Thank God I divorced him before I lost my mind. That guy was a total loser. I don't know what to say. I don't even know what he looks like because I never met him. Exactly. I divorced him as soon as I got pregnant. I shouldn't have gotten married to him in the first place. That man would always complain about everything. You're lucky you don't know him. Well, you can't blame him. When you told me about him the first time, I instantly thought you were the problem in your guys' relationship. You made him do all the housework and cheated on him while you were pregnant with me. No offense, Mom, but that's a huge red flag right there. Shut up! You don't know anything about us. It wasn't even a big deal. I told your father to do the housework because I was pregnant, and he just overreacted when he found out that I cheated on him. I only cheated on him because he couldn't satisfy me at all. He doesn't know how to treat a woman right. It's his fault that he got cheated on. Whatever the reason is, cheating is wrong. You should have talked to him before you went sleeping with a different guy. If I was in his position, I would react the same too. No one asked about your opinion. Stop reminding me of him. You disgust me. What did I ever do to you? You've always verbally abused me since I was little, comparing me to my dad whom I've never met before. You can't even look me in the eye when you talk to me. Nothing can change the fact that you're my mother, and yet you treat me like I'm a worthless human being. You're the one that disgusts me. Aw, look. It talks back. You're nothing to me, so don't even think about having an attitude like that. In fact, you should be grateful that I've raised you all these years. I'm your mother. You need to show me some respect. Why won't you treat me like a human? I have feelings. I have the right to speak up. I am your mother, so you must listen to me. You can't have that kind of attitude and talk back to me. I took care of you, even if I didn't want to. I'm a good mother. It seems like you're just like your father, always complaining. It was Aunt Carol who raised me all these years. You were a terrible mom to me. Excuse me. She came over to play with me. She took me places, cooked for me. She even came to all of my choir performances for the school. I see Aunt Carol as my mom more than you. You never showed me any attention. Carol is nothing but a nosy, pathetic loser, and you're taking her side. I can't believe it. I am your mother. Don't talk about her like that. She is my wonderful family that I admire a lot. I worked hard so I could feed you and take care of you. You should be grateful that you grew up with a roof over your head. Mom, you didn't work. You didn't even have a proper job. You made money by gambling. You can't call that work. God knows what else you were doing to earn money. So what? I did it all for you so we wouldn't be poor. You need to learn how to be grateful for what you have. There are children dying of hunger. I can't believe you compare our situation with hungry children. That's not even the point here. You act like we weren't poor, but I wouldn't say that we were stable financially either. I had to work 2 jobs when I turned 16 so I could start saving up for college. It doesn't matter. All that matters is that I was able to provide for you, even if I didn't want to. So you should be grateful for that. I'm just sorry that you were born with a face like, well, you know, all that. If you got my pretty genes, your life would have been so much easier. Here we go again. You're making fun of my appearances again. Mom, I may not be pretty as you are, but I worked hard on gaining confidence all these years. You don't understand a single thing about me. Ever since I started working out, eating healthy, and taking care of myself, I started to receive compliments on my looks. Psh, they're just being nice to you. Everyone is thinking the same. You're ugly. Just accept the truth, darling. Yeah, well, at least they're nice about it, unlike you. You may be pretty on the outside, but you're ugly on the inside. Excuse me. They're just being polite and I'm being honest. You can't live in your own bubble and pretend everything's okay. You shouldn't trust people so easily, Amber. Including your soon-to-be husband. It's only a matter of time until he cheats on you for a better-looking woman. Chad would never, ever do such a thing. He is a loyal man and would never do anything to hurt me. You don't know anything about our relationship, so don't talk like you know it all. Fine, whatever. We'll see about that. I won't help you if you ever come running to me crying. Anyways, when's the wedding? It's on March 22nd. Why do you ask? Are you coming? Despite all these years, you're still my mother, so I expect you to come to my wedding. Will you make it? Oh, well, aren't you nice? I'm so flattered. Well, I honestly don't feel like showing up to some cheap, lame wedding. But if it means I could get free food, you know I'm coming. Okay then. Well, I'll see you there. You better actually show up. My name is Amber. I'm a 29-year-old woman. A few weeks from now, I'm getting married to my boyfriend, Chad, whom I've been dating since I was 23. My friends and relatives were happy when I told them the news. Except for one person. That is, my own mother. Ever since I was little, she'd verbally abused me, calling me ugly, fat, and any other names insulting my physical appearance. As much as I despise her, my mother in fact looks great for her age. She's got the looks, there's no denying that. But what kind of mother makes negative comments about their daughter's physical appearance? Due to her toxicity, I've developed eating disorders and dealt with terrible body image growing up. After years of working toward recovery, I managed to overcome my relationship with self-image. I have become more confident compared to when I was a teenager, but I still have scars from the abuse I received from my mother. Not everything was terrible, though. I had someone who supported me all these years growing up. My aunt, Aunt Carol, had been on my side my entire childhood. When I told her about the wedding, she was so happy. She treats me as if I'm her daughter. I love her so much. Although I didn't want my toxic mother to come to my special day, I invited her because she still was my mother. At the time, I didn't know I would regret inviting her to the wedding, or the chaos that was coming on its way. How's the wedding? Are you enjoying your special day? Hello, Mother. I knew you were scheming something. I didn't think you'd actually try to sabotage my wedding, though. So tell me, how does it feel not having your own mother attend your wedding? Embarrassed? Humiliated? Mom, why did you do this? What are you trying to prove here? Don't get me wrong. At first, I was going to come for the free food, but I just couldn't bear the thought of seeing you in a white wedding dress, all happy with people congratulating you, when you don't even deserve any of the attention. So that's why I decided to not show up at the wedding so you could be humiliated. I hope everything is ruined now. Did you enjoy my wedding gift to you? This is your wedding gift? Unbelievable. You're messed up. I can't believe you do something like this on my wedding. I bet everyone is wondering where I am. They must be concerned about our relationship, thinking how terrible you are for not having your own mother show up at the wedding. Well, let me break it to you that we all had a feeling that you won't show up. We're not that surprised. No way. Don't lie to me. I was kind to them. There's no way they'd believe anything you say. I'm not lying. Don't you remember Uncle Tom telling you to reflect on your behavior? I don't know what you're talking about. With my looks and my charming personality, I know everyone loved me. You're such in denial, it's pathetic. You always twist other people's words and make yourself look innocent. Honey, you're overreacting. Turn that frown upside down. It's your special day. Anyways, are you canceling the wedding or what? What? No, I'm not canceling the wedding. Why would I do that? I won't let you ruin my special day. I don't even expect anything from you. Don't try to act so tough, honey. Oh, I have an idea. What? I've changed my mind. I'm coming to the wedding. I'm on my way. Please don't. Why are you changing your mind all of a sudden? I bet you're going to do something. Don't say that. I have a special surprise for you. I have a bad feeling about what's about to come. But I'll ask just in case. What are you trying to scheme this time? I'm going to crash your wedding. What? I felt that flaking on your wedding wouldn't be enough to humiliate you, so I'm going to crash your stupid wedding. Don't do that! You know you're going to cause trouble for my guests at my wedding. Not just me. I don't care. I'm doing what I should have done in the first place. You don't deserve to be celebrated. You're rotten to the core. Blah, 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 whatever. This is all because you tried to achieve a happy life when you're just an ugly duckling who only deserves to be living on the streets. That's your opinion. Frankly, I don't care about what you think of me. You can talk crap about me all you want. Just don't ruin my wedding. Not for me, but for my friends and relatives who came all the way here to celebrate for me. If you do anything, I'll never forgive you. Oh, I'm so scared. Nothing can stop me now. I can't wait to see your ugly crying face when I crash your lame wedding. Hey! What? You monster! What did you do? Some random buff guy started to assault me! I think you're talking about my security guards. And to be clear, they didn't assault you. They were stopping you before you trespassed the wedding venue. Security? Why do you have security? Did you tell everyone about me? Everyone deserved to know. Of course I'd warn them for safety. Did you really think I had no backup to protect myself from your evil plan? You should have kept it a surprise instead of telling me what you were going to do. How dare you get security against your own mother? You were trying to harm not only me, but others. I sensed a danger and did what I had to do to protect everyone. I'm in some detaining room by myself right now. This is all your fault. You tried to attack the police when they arrived. Of course they detain you. You should cool your head off a bit and reflect on your actions. I just wanted to teach you a lesson. It was a prank, okay? You are taking this way too seriously. A lesson? What did I do? I never did anything wrong. You just didn't want to see me happy, so you decided to ruin my special day. You said it yourself. Fine. I bet you enjoy seeing me like this. You monster! Why don't you give up and cry like a little baby like you used to? I know you're just trying to act tough. You're still a weak, ugly duckling. I'm not a little girl anymore. I'm an adult. Words like that don't hurt me anymore. You just sound like an angry teenager. Excuse me. You better get me out of here. Why would I do that? This place is small and gross. I'm getting claustrophobic. They're saying that I need to wait until more police officers show up. It's taking forever. I'm running out of patience. That must be so hard for you. I'm serious. You're my daughter. You have to help me. I'm in trouble. No, I'm not doing anything. I'm your mother. Listen to me. I heard that you hurt one of the officers when you got detained. You must have some kind of power like a gorilla to be able to hurt a male police officer. Excuse me. It was just a small scratch. It was by accident. Why is everyone so sensitive these days? If you stayed calm, that accident might have never happened. If we release you now, we know for a fact that you'd hurt someone else again. I won't do anything! Come on, I promise. Just tell your staff that I'm chill now. I'm good. No way. I know that you're going to try to crash my wedding again once you get out. You stay in the room and reflect on your actions. Excuse me. How dare you talk to me like that? Why are you telling me what to do? I'm your mother. I don't care if you're my mother. Honestly, I don't think I see you as my mom anymore at this point. You'd verbally abused me all these years. Scars from childhood never heal completely, you know. Darling, you need to move on. The past is in the past. You need to stop acting like a victim. What you did to me could never be forgiven. You're not my mother. Are you saying that you're cutting me off? Exactly. I can't believe it! You're just enjoying every second of this, aren't you? Seeing me like this. How dare you humiliate me? Look at you trying to act all innocent when you're in trouble. I'm not falling for any of your manipulations. You can't have me arrested. I'll never be able to get my life back. I still have a future. I can't help you. You're the one who put yourself in this situation. This is karma. You're just upset that I didn't show up at your wedding like I told you. I'm sorry, honey. Are you happy now? No, it's not that. I don't need your fake apology. It took me all these years to realize how toxic and manipulative you are. And now that I'm an adult, I'm making the choice to cut you off. I'm getting married and starting a new life without you. Don't be like that. I promise I'll behave normally. You know how important the attendance of a mother is for a wedding ceremony. Please, let me be there for you. I want to congratulate you in person. No thanks. Actually, I already have a mother. What are you talking about? I'm your mother. I'm talking about Aunt Carol. What? Since when did that nosy loser become your mother? Don't call her that. She's always been there for me since I was little. You chose her over me! Are you saying that I'm below her? That's not the point. The point is that you are no longer my mother. You never were. You can't be serious. There's no way you guys will humiliate me like this. You know what? I should have never given birth to you. You don't deserve life. You disgusting parasite. No one likes you. You're an ugly duckling who will never become a swan. Might as well end your life now, since nothing's gonna get any better. Boo-hoo. Excuse me? How could you be so selfish? I didn't ask to be born. If you're going to say something like that, I wish you weren't my mother. You need help. I don't understand how anyone could have so much hatred in them. The world doesn't revolve around you, Mom. Do you not realize how much trouble you're causing the people around you? You verbally abuse your daughter. You injure a police officer. You crash my wedding and scare my guests. How did I scare your guests? I just came to teach you a lesson. You were yelling nonsense in front of children. They were crying because of you. But you made me do all of this. If you were a good daughter to me, I wouldn't have done this in the first place. This is your fault. Stop running away from consequences. You purposely tried to crash my wedding. Don't be so upset with me. Upset? Oh, I am far more than upset. I am furious. You're a pathetic, entitled woman who can't be happy for her daughter's marriage. You neglected and abused me all these years and tried to crash my wedding. You can do whatever you want with me. But the fact that you caused trouble to my friends and family, I'm never forgiving you. Just calm down, Amber. I'm already stressed enough stuck in this room. Look, I'm sorry. You're right. I've crossed the line. Please forgive me. I was just kidding with you. I promise I'll do better. It's too late. What you did is unforgivable. You know what's going to happen if you get me arrested, don't you? What, are you worried that people will see me as the daughter of a criminal? Exactly. I don't care at all. As long as you'll be punished for your actions and get locked up, I am all good. So you're not changing your mind? No, I'm not. I don't trust you. Please, don't do this to me. I'll do better, I promise. I just had trauma from your father. I didn't have a stable job either, and I had so much insecurity. But you made me realize what's important in life. You're my daughter. You're my life. I love you, sweetheart. I'm sorry I was a terrible mother. I'll apologize to everyone, too. I promise I will never do anything to hurt you. Just don't get me arrested. Give me a chance to make it up to you. I've told you, it's already too late. If you want to show that you're going to change, you can start by turning yourself into the police station. That's all I've got to say. Goodbye and good luck. No! Wait! My mother was taken to the police and was arrested for obstruction of business. She was charged a fine for her crime and on top of that, some compensation for damages she caused at the wedding venue. When I saw her one last time, she told me that I should be the one paying the fines, blaming everything on me. It looks like she hasn't changed after all, and her apologies were fake. I don't think she'll ever change. She got quiet when I yelled at her to stop blaming her actions on others. It was kind of funny, but super satisfying at the same time. In order to pay the fine, my mother is now working day and night to make money. On the other hand, I am enjoying my new life with my husband in a new city. We're expecting a baby soon, and Aunt Carol was happy when she heard the news. I'm happy with my life now, and I can't wait to become a mother. I promised myself that I will be the best mother for my child. Thanks for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, please